and welcome again to the flight channel. I'm just going through my checklist here for a little flight down under to New Zealand. Got my pilot's log here, just checking through that and wishing I was back at EGPG with Phoenix Flight Training Limited. However, I've got to just make do with today, which is a lovely wee flight for two subscribers, Jordan Watson, my godson, and Alice Gardner, who has been to the lovely place called, got it in Google Maps here, Devonport. So hope you enjoy this flight. Like and subscribe below, give us some comments, and if you've got a place you want me to fly to, Blackpool, London, some football clubs around the United Kingdom that are either doing very well or very badly, let me know and I will fly to that stadium or that city or that landmark. Coming out of Heathrow is a good flight, staying on the runway 090, right across 1,500 feet over London's lovely. Let me know what kind of aircraft you would like. You can do Phantoms, 747s, 737, which is my favourite, and or if you want any failures, engine separation, engine fire, do you want to watch me have a go at doing a Scully Sullenberg on the Hudson? Let me know and I'll do it in real time. That was one of my favourite films on flight. So sit back, enjoy, and let's see how this flight, which is again a bit like Scully, and why I hate insurance companies and why he was so good in that hearing. Like, he had no dress rehearsal. I had no dress rehearsal going to Devonport. Sat in the plane, put on the sat nav, dialed in the radio for one of the beacons nearby, and did the flight. Now this is only after 2 lessons, so waiting for these other 28 lessons before I can actually get in charge of an aircraft myself. It would maybe be more, maybe be less. See how you got on with your homework, Billy. But that's what I'm really looking forward to. But listen, where you are right now, the vaccine rollout's coming through. Enjoy and sit back, and you'll just feel the warmth, I think, from this flight. Thanks for joining us. Okay, welcome to sunny New Zealand. Quite enjoyed some of the recent things that have been going on from the channel, so thanks for joining us. We're going to plan a wee trip. This is the airport we're at. I can't even pronounce that. It's an Auckland regional, Wenapua. We've got a few fans that will tune to the navigational channel so we can get back here. Try and get back as well. We're going to fly out to a little place called It's called Devonport even. Okay, and it's beside this area here. There's a helicopter area there, which is called Mechanics Bay, and there's a little beacon there called Shell. If you know much about your Bible history, that's usually associated with hell. But I understand from one of our flight enthusiasts on the channel, Mrs. Gardner, who has been to Australia, New Zealand, and she's interested in a fly around there. And also we're going to intersperse in this channel with something from Jordan Watson, my godson, who is in New Zealand actually making money and doing lots of good work down there. And we've got some videos of him catching some fish and taking on a shark, which is pretty cool. So let's see how we got on with this flight. I'll do our best. I don't know, I've not done this before, but we're heading on a heading of roughly 275 to Shale area. And we're going to try and do a fly around this area to see if it's quite authentic on the simulator. Okay, so without further ado, who's celebrating Mass locally, let's just, as I say, chalks away. And off we go. Okay, airspeed's coming alive. Oh, again, a bit of right hand rudder to make sure we stay level. Drifted off the centre line there. Okay, V1. There's no undercarriage. Maintain heading. Let's just step outside and see what we can see right away. Okay, so it's only about 8 miles down the road here, so it should be quite quick. It's apparently like a little island. I'm just going to keep this heading. A wee bit windy up here for some reason. Never really checked the weather too much. There's a lovely wee bay here. It's quite unusual apparently because it's got architecture around things like the history of the houses were quite going back to the English settlers. I don't know, lots of interesting discussions around that at the moment. Okay, just talk you through some of the stuff that's happening here. So we're on full power. We don't really want to trying to keep the nose down, so I'm going to trim the nose down a wee bit. Just the black art of trimming. I'd say I want to get there as quick as I can, and do it on this heading like 090. It's on a radial which is the opposite of 269. However, we'll just keep going. Turn further right. Actually, it is quite blowy, right enough. So it's a wee kind of bay around this other beacon called Shale. So let's just see if we can see this wee island, and we'll slow our speed down as well. Trim it right down. Okay, I'll knock off some speed to try and give us a bit. Some big city stuff coming up now. So it'd be good to hear from the people who live there if this is quite accurate. I'm just trying to step outside again. So what does this look like down here? Is that a settlement? Just check where we are on the map. Just jump inside so we don't get lost here. Okay, let's just go to the map. See where we are. Yeah, we seem to be heading the right way. It's unusual for me. Try and keep us alive in this flight, okay? Do our best. So, yeah. So we're only 2.9 miles away from it. So this would be coming up here, I would think. Let's zoom in on this a bit, see if we can get a bit more. See what that is. Yeah, because there's the mechanics thing there. And if it... Okay, yeah, there's just about to come up to it. So just keep going where we are. There's obviously a lot of good busyness there. And this place that we're interested to go to for Mrs. Gardner is round here, and it's called Devonport. Check Google Maps as well, and we also noticed that it was unusual. So she's been there. I'd like to speak to the people who've been there. Love to go there myself. I'm going to try and do that. I don't like using the word bucket list, but it's something I'm going to be just doing. Make sure you do it. Okay, so how long have we got to run? I'll just dial that in and see what's... Okay, it's 1 mile to run, so it should just be... close the speed down, and we'll just take a note that it's to the east of where we're going from that site. So this should be it right in front of us. Okay, it's just on our left hand side. I'll turn further left here. Let's check our compass here. That says right over the show. Okay, and we want to just this, so right ahead should be this unusual place called Devonport. Okay, let's just descend in and just see what's around here. Slowing the speed down. And apparently it's old worldy type. Looks quite sparse and quiet anyway. That's us going. Want to go maybe more left to it. left here. Yeah, it seems to be in this wee kind of bay here. Okay, go further north. Turn it right round. Hope you're not feeling sick of this. May have missed that actually, it's so small. Yeah. Oh, hello, hello. There's some. Yeah. That was the wrong bit we're at. So this would be it right. Right, left here. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's try and jump out and just do a wee quick look around. I'll do this map for you. Now, Alice went on an actual flight here, so now she's doing it on the. She's actually back again. Let's just dial in to see what we can see here. Oh, aye. Again, we need to watch the. Don't annoy the New Zealand authorities by getting too low on any complaints. I would imagine they'd have a 500. So I put a notch of flaps in. This seems to be like a little settlement right enough. Calm down. Let's get this stabilised a bit. Unusual right enough, isn't it? It's just very suburban looking. .500 feet here. Borderline wee phone call to the New Zealand CAA, whatever that's called. Doing quite a steep turn here, so we're just watching stall speed. That's why the flaps help. Give you extra lift. Of course, this is the land of, I think it's further north, of J.R.R.R. Tolkien's novels. Yeah, quite interesting little place. Try and give it a wee buzz here. Step out again, try not crash. Oh. Yeah, it looks lovely. Can you feel the warmth of the... I don't know about you, but I'm getting some warmth from the... from the sea, because obviously it's summer there. New Zealand's been fantastic with its control of you know what, COVID. That looks a big freeway there, look. Yeah. Oh, lovely. And these beaches. Looks like another bridge across the water here. Fantastic. This looks really good. It's quite a busy area there. I did actually set the simulator up to go to Auckland International, and Jordan did say it was very busy, and he was right enough. You mean trouble getting out of there, and it's maybe a few miles away from here, but that other airport, the regional airport, was the one to fly to. Cheaper landing fees. So these things you've got to take account. Obviously no expense spared here at the Flying Piper channel. Okay, isn't that lovely? You can get the feeling of the heat. I don't know about you, I really do. Can even land, look. Land in that little freeway, I don't know what they call it. That's a beautiful little taster for you. Okay, let's navigate and try and see if we can get back home to the airport and try landing without crashing. Oh, don't know why that's in. There's a replay mode. Yeah, let's go to the map. See where we are. Yeah, there's a couple of wee circuits there. Let's just watching that we don't crash while we're looking to get back home. Okay, so we want to go west now and try and pick up that that had a beacon on it, so that might allow us to navigate back home. So we want to head 275. Just get this as fast as possible. Take these enough power here. So you can see right away taking these flaps, you see how it dropped? Remember, I don't know if you remember that earlier lesson from Ian, flight instructor, qualified flight instructor, keeping me right. If you're removing flaps at too low an airspeed, you just basically die. So my airspeed was up over 80 in the green zone, could remove it anyway. That was fine. We're just at a gentle turn now back to 275. See if we can pick up this thing here on the directional beacon, VOR as it's known, and just trimming it out nicely, just pushing the nose down a wee bit and going a wee bit north, but hopefully this will pick it up. Your 275, this might come active. Once it comes active, that's like a spoke of a wheel, and that can give us the indication of how far or left or right we are of the centre line. So you want to try and get that to coordinate exactly right on the line to save you getting lost and totaling the airplane. So we've got this wee thing here, which I've not really learned much about these things at the moment. Saved that will be part of the lessons, but you want to learn the things manually first, and make sure you understand where the heck you are. You would have sat navs as well from your phones, etc. Okay, let's just double check the cut the power a wee bit, escape the nose down, trim it down a wee bit as well. Using this thing here to help your trimming at rate of ascent or descent, that's coming down nicely. Keep that good enough height here to go and have a quick look at the map, which is here. Now where are we? Yeah, okay, we're right left of it. We should start seeing this coming alive, in my small opinion. Other thing to do if you get totally lost is fly straight to the airport and then ask for permission to join the circuit. I think Ian said it was around over 2,000 feet, and that way you're allowed to then start joining the circuit pattern. Make sure you don't crash into anyone. So okay, I'll further left a wee bit then. We step outside in case you're bored. And further left again, maybe. Okay. Yep, because I came out, if you look at this, I came out that way and turned right. So this should start to pick it up. It should maybe be straight ahead. Can you see it? Any of you sharp-eyed people see it straight ahead? See if you can see it in this thing as well. It might be there. Okay. And how's this for you guys? Is he coming active? I think that was the control for the... Ah, look, there we go. You got it? Alright, so we're slightly take this runway here, I think. Look, take the big one, look. Go to the right first. Cutting the power down. Okay, let's try and do a proper landing for you to try and see what this is like. Just get rid of this way, all the distractions. Okay, so we're going too fast. Might have to circle here. Going too fast, but we'll cut the revs right down, very fast. Sometimes planes say circle to land, so just want that main runway there, see it? This is an ultra short base leg for runway, looks like something. Identify it as well. And then very quick. And there's the airport there. Okay, you can start bringing the nose up, and you just watch the speed here bleed away. That was one of the best things I enjoyed about Cumbernauld the last flight, was how Ian brought the thing down in a kind of really controlled manner, floated down on the numbers, as you can see. So without any flaps, it's a faster touchdown. So I want to get this really smooth, bringing up the, see this here, bringing the rate of the vertical rate. Gently, hopefully this will not disintegrate at the last landing. Nice and smooth, no bouncing. A couple of bounces there, but for once that was a landing. Okay, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that, and special thanks to a special interest to shout out to the 2 subscribers who wanted that flight, and thanks for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe below, and any questions, don't hesitate, take that wee taxiway there. Just go through that wee sign, don't let that worry you. Okay, we'll just put it in the hangar for you. Quite a quiet airport. Hangar space is a premium, quite expensive when you're looking at buying an aircraft. Well, there you go. Just cut the power up. And let's get out of here. Thanks again.
On your right, on your right.
On your right, on your right.
Yes. Good one, man. Nice.
Oh, they love the Trevally. Fuck.